Yes, this midday, firefighters are working to put out wildfires burning across the state. So far this week, Georgia Forestry crews have responded to wildfires that have burned thousands of acres, mostly in South Georgia. We're going to go ahead and take a live look at the map showing the state's reported wildfires. Right now, there are 5 active fires, with one of the biggest in Clinch County. The fire is spread over 16,000 acres, and it's only 10% contained now. New this afternoon, 91 counties are under a state-ordered burn ban. State Forester Johnny Sabot announced it within the past 2 hours. This comes as 98% of the state is in a drought. Connor Hendricks joins me live in studio right now to break it all down. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Megan, good afternoon. The Georgia Forestry Commission says this is the first time the agency has issued a ban on outdoor burning. The state forester says it's because wildland firefighters are fighting a near record number of wildfires. Take a look at this right here. Under this ban, you cannot burn yard debris, do agricultural burns, or prescribed burns. The Georgia Forestry Commission also says you need to follow local guidelines and restrictions. Of course, also be careful with anything that could create a spark. Now, this ban encompasses many counties here in Central and South Georgia. Take a look at your screen right here. Really, Bibb, South, there's a couple of counties north of us that aren't included, but the vast majority of our viewing area here in Central Georgia fall under this ban. Now, Megan, that order will be in effect for the next 30 days. Now, get this, Georgia's summer burn ban was actually set to begin on May 1st, so for now, you can't burn in those counties until October.
Alrighty, thanks so much, Connor. Of course, in Central Georgia, we've covered fires across several counties this week, including Peach, Twiggs, and Truitland counties. Right now, our Hunter King is out in Jones County tracking the damage after a fire blazed through the western part this week.
All right, I'm in Jones County today where we're looking at a fire that happened just within the past couple of days. Now, the Georgia Forestry Commission tells me that this happened here within the past 3 days. This is in Jones County. We're in the far west part of the county. It extends for about a mile that way and about a mile that way. And this is a large, well, rather large fire. I should say in the grand scheme of things, this is actually pretty small. It was 20 acres. Some of the fires that they're fighting currently in South Georgia, one of them is over 10,000 acres. So this is small in comparison, but this is a good example locally of just how fast these can spread. It started out small and then spread really fast, but it goes way back in there. But take a look at all of the charred remains here on the ground and listen to how dry this ground is here. I'm going to take a few steps and just listen to the crunch.
And across Georgia, crews in Appling County in the southeastern part of the state are working to put out fires within the past 24 hours. There were 8 reported fires in that county, with over 100 people working to contain them. This is across multiple agencies.
It was just spotting up everywhere because the ashes were just flying around because the wind was blowing so hard.
Now, there are 2 fires listed as controlled in Appling County, and the rest are considered, quote, mopped up. Also in South Georgia, over in Brantley County, fires are ranging near Highway 82.
And right now we've got just over 5,000 acres that have burned. Yesterday morning at this time we had 700. So we went from 700 to 5,000 in a matter of a day. Yesterday morning we had no homes burned. By noon we had about 10. By the end of the day we had 47 dwellings that had burned.
The area is relying on volunteer firefighters and help from 22 different agencies who are working to contain those fires. Moving over to Florida right now, wildfires are burning across the Everglades. This is video from the southern part of the state. Over the past 48 hours, it's spread through grass as crews are racing to put it out.